new cover lovers? It's of course the CoverBoi Chronicles, and of course it's the CoverBoi. And right now I'm just giving you guys a Glee season finale review. Now, before I go into it, I just want to say my computer was down for 2 weeks. So I would have done all of the shows that you guys are about to see in the next probably few moments or whatever the case may be. So I just decided to take some time out to say my computer was down for 2 weeks, and that is exactly why I'm about to do a whole bunch of shows and back to back to back. It's going to play catch up because I need to make sure that I'm caught up before the Tonys. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So, well, let's kick this thing off, shall we? And I'll also explain something else that I've noticed that I've gotten a lot of questions for. So, I will answer that in one of my other videos. Anyway. My season review of Glee. I feel like there were so much unique things going on with Glee this particular season, because this is the 5th season and this is the last season, and which, by the way, the 6th season, if you did not know, will not air in the end of the year. It will air at the beginning of next year to conclude it. So it's kind of bogus, but I mean, I just really don't like saying goodbye to like one of my favorite shows. Like, I auditioned to be on this show. Like, you know, it's so hard to say goodbye. But anywho, speaking of saying hard to say goodbye, it was very hard for a lot of people to say goodbye to Finn, not just Corey, but Finn, the character, as well. They made a really very thrilling story, and when they made Glee come back for the 5th season, not knowing how they were going to do the 5th season ever since that, because from what I was told, they were in pre-productions for like other stuff for it. Like, it was just gonna go left field, and then this happens, and so they have to do a whole, like, that's why Glee was pushed back. Like, they aired that one episode, and then next year episodes started coming, and so it's like, okay, cool. So for me, that just really kind of, it was a total bummer. But the one thing that I do enjoy about Glee is that it's a coexist. Like, a lot of people that come from different nationalities watch this. A lot of people from different orientations watch it, and it makes it easy for the show to define so many different balances and the way we watch TV nowadays. And like, for them to be the musical on TV, it's the only musical show. Like, what's one that has singing in it, like, other than a cartoon, like, or a variety show like SNL or something like that? Like, you're not gonna get that. You get this all with a really great script. So I really appreciate this show. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go into the cast review and let you guys know how I felt about a lot of things. So we'll start things off with Kurt. I felt like this particular season, they pushed your character. Like, as a homosexual, I really kind of wanted to talk on this first. As a homosexual who has been gay bashed, it is not the most. It's definitely an easy process to get up and just go back to doing what you were doing. If that's something that you're used to, or if that's like, if that's just like not that much to you, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like it's a process, and it's definitely a change in your life, but it's growing pains. It's definitely one of those things that you gotta promise yourself never to like really let yourself be hurt again. And so it's definitely a change. And so I definitely think that they pushed not just him as an individual. I love the fact that they pushed the envelope with him and his significant other, with their relationship, and wanting to be married, and hopefully next. Oh, hold on, y'all. It's hopefully going to be one of those things that sets them apart. So, I guess I can go ahead and talk about Blaine since I'm speaking about him. Now, the different process after he graduated, and then he's supposed to move in with Kurt, and then they had this wonderful relationship, just now gone to shreds. So now you get to see what the shreds look like, and what their boundaries are, and what limits they have, and what Blaine really wanted to do was just to go and have this wonderful dream, kind of like what Rachel had, but just kind of a boyed up version, and he ended up getting weighed about it, which wasn't a good look at all, Blaine. Anywho, Blaine, I really feel like I enjoy the fact that he's so honest with Kurt. Like, I enjoy that he really doesn't want to hurt him, and he doesn't want to be hurt. And I don't think that my husband, we're talking about Adam Lambert, of course, I don't think that he would want to fuck up their relationship, because he knows how good it is, okay? So, I'm just saying, that's really what that is. Now, let's go into Rachel. Rachel, darling Rachel. Oh my God, you had my heart like up and down, like, okay, I was happy for you that you're finally about to go to opening curtain call, and I know what that, oh Jesus, hallelujah, but it's like a prayer, but like then you went down when it came to like, it was something that she had to do before she finally got the role for like, or before like the, oh yeah, her thing with her and Santana, that little spiffle. I didn't like that. I personally felt like that was too much. Like, and then like there's supposed to be this quote unquote spiffle with you guys outside, like not just Rachel and Santana outside in Glee, but it's like Leah Michelle and Naya Rivera. No, you guys are not supposed to be beefing it. Y'all supposed to be sisters for life, blase, skimpy, this, that, and the third. That's just not what it is. So the people who think that that's that's foolishness. Don't think that. That's rude. I feel like Rachel has made a different transition between her. She doesn't talk about her relationship with Finn, because honestly, if you watch last season, which I've been doing that lately, if you watch the season before last, like, you'll see how their relationship really was pushed. And like, it was a difficult process, when she moved and she broke out of her shell, and she wasn't that same Rachel that was close to like her body. They said it literally right. Her body caught up to how she really feels about herself, and she just was this ballsy, crazy woman. But I cannot wait for her to be in LA and come back and just tell us all these great things, hopefully. Santana, I don't like the fact that you had to be the backstabbing bitch. But I mean, hey, that's just kind of what you play. But if only there were some days when you could just, like, I understand that you have to be mean in order for you to be truly nice. But there's got to be a different way around it, sweetheart. There's got to be a way for you to, how do I say this delicately? There's got to be a different way for you to control how you feel about people. Like the way you feel about Brittany, for instance. Let's just take her for example. She's like one of the loves of your life. And then your new girlfriend, Dani Lovato, I forgot what her name is, Danielle or something or other. I like that relationship that you have with her too, but I just don't understand it. Like, and then you pushed your envelope with Rachel. Like, at the end of the day, you were still nice to her. So what the heck? Do you not know whether you want to be nice or whether you want to be evil? Or not evil, but mean. Just be fun, cool, because you're very fun in with the laughs that you do have. And oh my God, this woman's voice is amazeballs times 10. So let's go ahead and talk about Brittany since we spoke of her. I feel like this little moment that she was having, let's do this, let's run away, let's go be fun and fancy free now that we've seen each other again. It's so much with Brittany. It's like Brittany has her own little world, and and that's a person that's like if you guys watched Living Single back in the day, for those people who watched that, it's like St. Clair, or for my other people, it's for my Golden Girl people, it's like a Rose. So Brittany was kind of like that. I would definitely say that's a damn good comparison. Let's talk about Mr. Shu. So first off, I want to say Sue Sylvester is a rude, terrible person for what she did. Now, granted, they didn't win. They only got second place in nationals. I still feel like they shouldn't have turned it into a computer room. They should have at least turned it into like some type of trophy closet for the school. Have some dignity for what your school still yet accomplished in music. Like, I understand you guys don't have enough money for the budget, but come on now, something's got to give. Something has got to give. But I like the new life that you're about to have, Will. That baby is going to be an absolutely beautiful child, and I hope it has a heart of gold. Heart of gold. Speaking of children with hearts of gold, Artie, I actually can kind of relate to him in some type of ways, because when the way he just views life as a director, and he's just sitting there in his chair and he's just watching all these things, and he's just like, okay, we'll fix this, or we'll fix that. I think that's like a really amazing thing that they'll put on a show, and then like little kids who watch this, or people who are handicapped, can be inspired, you know. But like in film photography, like when you do like directing, and it's such a beautiful thing. And I do agree with all of the little visions that he had. But I didn't like the fact that you guys made Artie a slut. That's just not a part of him. That's just not who he is. Just because he moved to New York doesn't make him a... No, that's nasty. I think that's when y'all went too far in terms of pushing the envelope. Okay, Artie, Brittany. Tina. I have to talk about her. She raises her voice too loud for you not to be able to talk about Tina. I do believe that regardless of whether you went to college, at this school or whatever, wherever the hell you are, I do believe you moving to New York, you guys all getting together, doing the whole reunited and it feels so good moment. It's definitely, it's needed for the last season, at least once or twice. I definitely do think that should have to happen. That damn sure should have to happen. Oh yes, especially you and your ex-boyfriend that you were just so in love with. Speaking of lovebirds, Mercedes and Sam. Let's start with ladies first. I think that this album for her, regardless of Mercedes, I think that's going to be a great thing, but I'm waiting on that Amber Riley album as well, so like, that we can do that album review. Put her right here. She can sit right here, and I'll review it and give you all types of great tea. But no, I'm really thinking that the way that they pushed the envelope for her dating Sam, and then I just don't like the fact that they could have tried it. They could have at least tried it. I admit that they put effort forth, but a good relationship is definitely, the boundaries are always going to be tested, especially if you're in an interracial relationship. Think about it like if you're in a same-sex marriage. For same-sex couples who just so happen to be in an interracial relationship, well, baby, you got two odds against you already. But, I mean, hey, it's the truth. So, I think Sam's idea to be a model and then cutting his hair, all that jazz, I think that was a great idea for him. He rocked that. But for him to be like, you know what, I got myself on the side of a bus and to go back to Ohio, you could have had a freaking amazing career after that, like, you're all over fucking New York as a model. Now you're not good. You're gonna throw it away. Okay. Here today, gone tomorrow. That's a damn good example of that. So, I'm not ready for the last season of Glee, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to handle that, but I suppose we should handle that very well. So, I guess that's going to be my sad CoverBoi comment, because I really couldn't think of anything else to say, because I'm speechless. I really am. I don't want Glee to end. I'm one of those people that want it to continue. But anywho, my cover lovers poll, I guess you could say, could be in correspondent with my CoverBoi comment. Do you feel that Glee should really end, next year? Like, or do you feel like it should continue? I really feel like it should continue. So, with that said, be sure to tweet the show. New cover lovers, CoverBoi Chronicles, my like page, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Be sure to like, comment, and y'all know what to do. Subscribe to The Spiritsoulstar, my YouTube channel, and let me know how outrageously funny or amazing this video was. Okay? Alright, you guys. See you on the next video. Bye.